Cool. Assuming you are healthy, your heart, when working normally, acts sort of like a pump, or rather, two pumps. You see, your right heart expands to draw deoxygenated blood in from the body and contracts to pump it out to the lungs to become oxygenated. And at the same time, your left heart draws in oxygenated blood from the lungs and then pumps it out to the rest of your stupid, misshapen body. Now, sometimes irregularities can occur that prevent your heart from pumping properly. Congestive heart failure is an interesting one. Say your heart loses some of its contractile force due to high blood pressure, for example. This will result in the pooling of blood in your left heart or left ventricle chamber, and in response to this, the cells in your left ventricle will enlarge to push against the higher circulatory resistance caused by the increase in blood pressure, which is a great solution, but only in the short term, much like your parents' decision to try to save their marriage by having, well, you. But because of these enlarged cells, the left ventricle chamber then becomes much smaller, resulting in less blood being able to fill into it. And because that the blood coming into the left ventricle has nowhere to go, it begins to back up into the lungs, and from there, because it's all a cycle, it'll back up into the right heart, and then you've got congestive heart failure on your hands. Not unlike how the incessant heated disagreements between your time-worn mother and father is also on your hands. The name congestive heart failure, though, is apt because fluid then leaks into your alveolar air spaces, making it difficult to breathe. And with all this, blood pressure increases yet again, and the original hypertrophy of muscle cells in your left ventricle is no longer a help. And since the contractile force of your heart has decreased, it certainly can't pump against the new, much higher resistance. And because of that, your body, in response to the heart not pumping sufficient blood, thinks, well, gee golly, I mustn't have enough fluid. So it tells your kidneys then to return any liquid you take in, meaning you'll retain a lot more water, which has to go somewhere. So it leaks into your legs, abdomen, and all over the body, and can result in the gaining of 2 to 3 pounds per day, which, as you can imagine, will cause rapid accumulation of total body weight. And after just 1 month, someone afflicted by this disease could amass up to 100 extra pounds. There is effectively no way that a human being could gain weight at this rate by any other mechanism, and that is why it seems as though it is the only rational explanation as to what must be happening to your mom.